Hey, hey, welcome everyone.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are. Despite his busy schedule, the only thing the Brahma Bull wants to do now is lay the smackdown on his opponent. Hey, Corey, do you smell that? All right, leave the catchphrases to the great one. But yes, we all smell what the Rock is cooking. There, you made me say, that wasn't too bad. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner. Looks like a power bomb coming up. They're in the cover here. Getting the shoulder up. Nice kick out there. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar. Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen. If you're earshot of Seth Rollins, who made sure you know he's the future of the WWE. And if you don't believe him, then just tell you to sit and watch. Getting closer. Oh, and he makes the tag. That was a game changer right there, Michael. Boom! I have to partially agree with you, Byron, when you said Seth Rollins is the future of the WWE. But I believe Seth thinks the future is already here. Without a doubt, Cole, Rollins is at the top of the class of this generation of WWE superstars. Some might think he's cocky, but Seth only sees himself as the man. Looking for all the glory here, and he doesn't stay down for long. You better change direction. That's not going to keep a finely tuned machine like Dolph Ziggler down. No, Ziggler with the finisher. Nice. Shut it down. That is a huge opening for Dolph Ziggler. Big one. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Some might remember seeing him as a caddy or a cheerleader. But once Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, the show-off's been stealing the show and winning WWE gold. Ziggler was also an amateur wrestling star at Kent State University, and in WWE, Dolph held the World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental title, and U.S. Championship. The man is also a former Mr. Money in the Bank. The self-proclaimed show-off is one of the WWE's most beloved and thrilling superstars. But Ziggler doesn't just leave his opponents in stitches. Dolph also traveled to the United States as a stand-up comedy. See what I did there? Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Hey everyone.
He looks to be a little surprised right now. The truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing move. The spike pile drivers from Anderson and Blanchard. The heart attack from Jeff Hardy's going for it. Man, that's going to hurt. What's he going to do now? He's not done fighting yet. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. And tagged it as The Rock. This could be all she wrote. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the... How do you do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. Here comes The Rock. Oof. Flatline, man, face first. Well, the architect is rolling now. Seth Rollins. Bam! He's looking good now, guys. But does Rollins have the wherewithal to capitalize? He better. Guys, when The Rock first broke into WWE, he was often referred to as a blue chipper. And given his legendary lineage, it's easy to see why Seth Rollins. Can he finish the job? Seth Rollins just changed the momentum of this match. This could be it. There's the pin. Can he break it down? As Byron mentioned, The Rock comes from a long line of successful Samoan superstars, including former WWE Tag Team Champion. This could be it. Electrifying execution. Nobody does it quite like him. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Going for the big one. Rock bottom. This one's over, guys. That'll cut the shoulders down. Seth Rollins has earned a few nicknames in WWE. The King Slayer, Mr. Money in the Bank, the future of WWE. But the one he's had the longest is the Architect. In the hard way. Ziggler may be in trouble here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly. Michael Rollins is the Architect because of everything he's built and destroyed. He was the brains of the Shield and then dismantled the Shield to join the Authority. And the Authority is now seemingly gone. I'd say Seth beating Triple H sealed that. Then Seth led the Shield Reformation, and you just know Rollins had his eye on potential new backup if need be. Seth Rollins finds a way out. The Rock appears to be in some trouble here. There may be no coming back from this. I can't say I expected to see this tonight. It's not every day you see a guy as talented as him take such a beating. He's in big trouble here. I don't think I remember ever seeing him this much off his game. Here we go. That's the impact. 1, 2, 3. What an incredible tag team contest. No Playing here. Check this out. And finally,
here are your winners, Cole Fiddler and Seth Rollins.
could have gone either way there for a while. Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right. We've seen some amazing matches over the years here at Elimination Chamber, and I have to say that one ranks right up there with the absolute best. the underground. Yeah, fight your tongue, Saxton. Sami Zayn simply aligned himself with his best friend, and the two of them have achieved incredible things in WWE. Yeah, it's, let's see, getting fired, like starting the Yes movement, like big-time matches at WrestleMania. Yeah, ripping off somebody else. Really creative. Cole gets it, Saxton, why would you? He's being condescending. Welcome to the wasteland. The bell is rung and Sami Zayn is about to go insane right here, right now. Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its finest, fellas. He's been the heart and soul of NXT and an early competitor on SmackDown Live. Which Sami Zayn showed up here tonight? It doesn't matter, Saxton. Whatever his mindset, Sami Zayn is still one of WWE's finest competitors. Right on the jaw. Looking for it all here. Is he done? How did he do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the existing rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. Back made here. This is a slam. In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent, or be defeated by an opponent. In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referees count 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bach. The Ambrose has his eyes on his target, folks. Is he done? Whoa, he gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit. I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. Harsh impact. In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques, like cutting the ring in half, isolating your opponent, relegating them to your corner, and making frequent tags so that the fresh man is always in the ring. That's how you keep your opponents off balance. And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael. Whoa, Zayn dodged that one, lightning quick. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them work well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault. Over the last few years, the tag team seek, wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling. You gotta believe this one's over. No way back. Uh-oh. Look at this. Focused attack on the back. This might be it, guys. I think Sami Zayn just secured this match. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team.
This could, oh, a roller kick from Sami Zayn. Wow, I'm just as surprised surprised as you guys are. Can he do it here?
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet. Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one.
With the tag is Chad Gable. Oh, man, what a boot. Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! And Sami Zayn reverses it. DDT. And there's the tag. Connor into the ring. Sami Zayn is feeling the WWE Universe. Beautiful technique. Gets the mark. What does Connor have to do at this point to stay in this match? If he's not careful, this can snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
He's not looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in. This is where we find out who the better man is, and at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is. I don't think Chad Gable is looking so good right now.
Headed into this match, he was going extremely confident.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could. Though I'm not sure that's the right approach. While he still appears to be in far better shape than his opponent, it's important that he doesn't let his attack snowball.
Overhand right lands. Chad Gable is being outworked here tonight. Where do you think he should go from here? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
He needs a breather in a bad way right now. If he could just make it to his corner and make the tag.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Oh, Connor has him hooked. Launching full Nelson slam.
That's got to be it. This one is over. He breaks up the pinning point. The match continues. I love it. It's coming back. Suplex. Very nice. Oh. Pick the leg. Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring. He might have it. Is he done? Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do. This might be it. Oh, my. Gable in a very good spot here, Cole.
And Chad Gable might have just secured the victory. You might be right. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good for him. Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it. Oh, what impact. Oh, hang on for dear life. Power bomb. He's making a statement here with this attack. Leg is hooked. Here we go. Perfect plex. To think I almost wrote it off already. I think Dean Ambrose, what a tag team display. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
This was another great moment.
Look at him go. He's getting after it here. And here's the last look at this one.
Here are your winners, Chad Gable and Dean Ambrose.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks. I think it looks so effortless in there. Never made you do it.
Listen to this Detroit crowd. I think they're already ready for the rematch.
The following contest is a ladder match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, the rated
Accomplished everything in his career.
Absolutely. I mean, you go back to Edge's childhood where he won an essay contest to win the right to train inside the ring for the first time and set that, of course, creating a Hall of Fame career here in WWE.
The ultimate opportunist. Batten down the hatches. Here comes the monster of men.
and his opponent. First, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
The earth is trembling with each step. Strowman's absolute force of nature. Terrifyingly powerful.
And you start to feel like there's nothing Braun Strowman can't do.
Well, there's one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can't do, and that is be stopped. The monster among men is unbelievable.
And from Maryland, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
I hope for Kevin's sake, everyone leaves him alone. Poor Kevin's got the worst luck. He's constantly mistreated by general managers on both Raw and SmackDown.
You ever stop to think that maybe the fault is Kevin Owens? Maybe it's the fault of the guy looking at him in the mirror? Kevin Owens is the most paranoid superstar I've ever seen. It's always everybody else's fault except for Kevin Owens.
He's good, though.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
The unpredictability of a triple threat match makes this almost impossible to predict. Any one of these three could walk out of here the winner.
And he's heading back in. Bringing it back between the ropes. Nailed it. Jarring impact. Ladder hits.
from that one. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark. Going to be tough to bounce back from that one. Wait. German suplex. Set it up. Neck breaker. In February of 2017, SmackDown Live was lit thanks to an epic triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Champion Bray Wyatt defended the title against former champions John Cena and AJ Styles. This battle overflowed with mayhem before the match even got underway, thanks to Luke Harper attacking his former leader, Kevin Owens. Incredible! Oh, and the ladder finds the mark. Would have been tough to bounce back from that one.
Not often that the WWE Championship is incapacitated before a title defense. John Cena and AJ Styles rekindled their rivalry with a renewed enthusiasm for destroying one another. Bray Wyatt entered the match and made up for lost time as the Eater of Worlds used his body as a weapon. It was pure chaos as AJ Styles followed suit with an unbelievable array of aerial attacks on both superstars. And John Cena continued to fight back in hopes of winning a record-breaking 17th World Championship.
All three superstars pulverized each other with every move in their respective arsenal. This could be it.
Dropped like a bad habit.
You know, guys, it's not uncommon for superstars to practice a little hyperbole when it comes to nicknames. For example, King Kong Bundy is a so impressive.
Braun Strowman truly is a monster among men, as Byron's pointed out. Even on the rare occasion he's outside, I'd say it's Strowman's physical ferocity that makes him truly unstoppable.
I couldn't agree more, Cole. Just go back and look at what Strowman was able to do against the taller Big Show. I mean, at one point, Strowman flew Show right through a steel cage. Strowman is taking no prisoners right here. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here. The night could be over for Kevin Owens.
I feel a little silly asking this, given that there is probably no good answer. But, Corey, how do you beat Braun Strowman?
Well, you're right, Cole. That is a silly question because there's no blueprint when it comes to defeating a monster like Braun Strowman. The best advice I would give, I guess, is try to chop him down to size. You gotta wonder what he's thinking here, guys.
I don't know what he is thinking.
All right.
You can see that Owens is looking overwhelmed. Byron, Corey suggests trying to chop Braun Strowman down to size as a possible strategy against the Monster Moment. What do you think? Would that strategy work against Strowman?
Well, it's certainly worth a shot. If you take out Strowman's legs, then it becomes a mat game. I mean, you're probably going to get crushed, but maybe not as badly.
Making the climb here, guys.
Huh? Now he, I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Who could forget this? I remember this part very well. Yeah, he's putting in the work. Every single minute of this one was memorable.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
And he picks up the win. That's a big win.
is here. The animal, Batista.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the animal, Batista.
I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. They've given him nothing but disrespect.
You have to respect the animal.
Thanks for the gift, Kaji.
Roman Reigns once told me he carries his family legacy as a badge of honor that fuels his confidence that cannot be broken.
One of the workhorses of WWE proudly feels that he carries this business on his broad shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future.
And Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop him, try.
Yeah, good luck with that. Right, Byron, right.
One of only 2 men in history to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And well on his way to being an all-time great. A decade and a half of dominance.
And their opponents, first, accompanied by Big Boys from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
I say it all the time and I mean it. The greatest of all time. John Cena, 16-time world champion. There's always a special buzz in the air when John Cena enters the arena. I believe the most polarizing superstar in WWE history. both loyalty and respect. A mantra he lives by.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Few WWE superstars have fared as well throughout their careers as Randy Orton. Cool, calm, collected, but laser focused and ready to explode at a moment's notice with an RKO out of nowhere. The mood changes when Randy Orton enters the building. Orton is a volatile superstar that can end a match in an instant with an RKO out of nowhere. A man with absolutely no absence of malice. Caught him with a big boot. On the mark. Looking to lock it in here. This just ain't gonna do it. Oh, he slips out. Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. Oh, There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they developed into a top tag team. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think that's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for two referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask.
Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking to do here. Back inside the ring now. Oh, impactful slam. Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
As Saxon stated not too long ago, Reigns' Intercontinental Championship victory made him a Grand Slam champion. And the ironic thing is, the win came against The Miz, who's also a Grand Slam champion.
Oh, wow, it's almost hard to believe considering just how few superstars can call themselves Grand Slam champions. And Roman Reigns knows how to play mind games as good as anybody.
He's got him here. He's got him. Sidewalk slam. As long as he's been healthy, John Cena hasn't missed his showcase of the Immortals, but he was almost a healthy scratch in 2018 when Cena had a very weird road to WrestleMania.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And look at the quickness by Cena. Harsh impact.
Randy Orton makes the tag.
Michael mentioned John Cena and WrestleMania 34. Cena found himself outside of the title picture after the losing of the Royal Rumble and in a title match at Fastlane. That's when he pulled a wild card and trash talked The Undertaker.
We know what's coming next.
Oh boy, do we ever. Oh, he's back in control here.
His shoulders are down. And the fight must go on.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
He's too quick for him there.
Here comes Spear. Incredible.
I'm not sure how much he has counter here.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way. I was never a fan of showboating, but there is a time and a place for it. Just ask Cena. Boom!
What a stop.
Good grief.
Up the arm. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
And here comes Orton.
This might be it. Oh my. Really seems like Batista is in a world of hurt. No question about it.
He needs to find a way to create some space. Just when you thought.
And Randy Orton makes the cover.
For someone to survive a battle against Randy Orton, two things are critical. These superstars going all out in this matchup.
Things are about to go from bad to worse.
This one's over, guys.
That might be the end of Batista tonight. The Apex Predator is so dangerous in so many ways that we said, and we have our winners. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Almost forgot about this one. He's getting it done here. Check him out here. Ain't nothing better than action like this.
Here are your winners, John Cena and the fighter, Randy Orton.
And it's Randy Orton leading the team to victory tonight.
This was all about one competitor's refusal to lose. When you see that, you have no choice but to respect it.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's some of these teams going back to it at some point in the very near future.
from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
The most decorated combat athlete in history. Brock Lesnar is hazardous to your health. You know, the night after WrestleMania back in 2015, Brock Lesnar F5'd me out of my shoes on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I remember that one. You know what, Byron? It really made my career because you replaced me on play-by-play and the world realized how bad you were and how good I was on that night. So in a weird sort of way, I thank Brock Lesnar for that. That is kind of weird. Right, I've talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there is one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same. Because you go to Suplex City. And here is the big dog on Monday Night Raw.
And his opponent, from Pensacola, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just the guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputable. One of the most confident men in WWE today. We feel the aura of the arena change. The minute the opening notes of his song hit, Roman Reigns changes the feeling in the building. It's all about his yard. Plain and simple. One of the most dominating superstars of recent era. You can go ahead and say it, Cole, of all time. If I had to pick out a modern-day version of the irresistible force meeting the immovable object, I'd point them right at the battles we've seen between Roman Reigns. We're going to lock it in here. And he breaks free. Just when you thought he was out of this one. Left strike. Boom, what impact. Oh, what a tackle. Tackles ruthless.
Ring rattling. That was Roman Reigns on his heels. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he's gotta like this strategy, just wearing him down, waiting for that perfect time to slap on the submission hold. The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point. That can obviously all change here. One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder. Oh man, right to the arm, hyperextend your elbow. When this guy's on, he's in the driver's seat now. Byron, you thought about that a submission match can be especially dangerous. Oh no, I'm afraid so, Paul. This is going to be great. This is what makes it one of the best in the business.
been the loser here. Brock Lesnar, a big spray. That hurt. There's a chance to win this. But Roman Reigns putting together here.
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania.
He gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling.
How can Roman Reigns be put on the offensive quickly here? I don't think this is how he does it.
German by Brock.
Can he finish the job?
Lesnar looking to fly.
Very caught up on Brock is in.
I'm not sure how much of that's left. Look out. That can bring bones, guys.
Things have gotten much worse for Roman Reigns. He could be out of this match.
You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this. He's got to fight back. This one could go either way, guys. It might just come down to which superstar is the next to make a mistake.
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained.
Down to the floor.
He wants so far to the outside. He's looking at it. Nobody controls the boom. That's the impact. Wow. I got to say, though, you can't argue with the results. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Here he goes.
Wow, what a great performance. One of the greatest strikers in the game right now. Going all the way up. Reigns sizing up the target.
Can he finish him off here?
Wow, he escapes it. He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar. Oh, nice.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Both of these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Roman Reigns just too fast for him. Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the beast. Here he goes.
He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Wicked clothesline.
Face out hard.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Brock Lesnar just too fast for him.
Lightning speed from the beast. To the tag out time. Floor lock is in.
That might have done it, Cole.
We're going to lock it in here. Is he done?
And he finds a way free. Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole. Roman Reigns just too fast for He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. Oh, and he hands. That's going to hurt. We know what's coming here. Is he done? Nice job breaking out of that one. But there's plenty more work for him to do here. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. Roman Reigns just too fast away. Oh, damage to the body. Wow, I gotta say that I'm shocked. I really thought that's what the best he's looking at it. This just ain't gonna do it. They tapped out. It's all over.
That was one of the most entertaining submission matches we've seen in a while. Take a look. He ain't messing around.
Man, this was great. Check it out here. Still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
Thanks for watching.